Hey everybody, Chuck Barone here. It is Thursday, December the 21st, 2023, and we're on our way to the big finish for the year. It's almost over. What a crazy year we've lived through, isn't it nuts, guys? I mean, I think maybe next week I'll do a review of the whole year so we can see where we've gone and where we are now, maybe, and where we're going, next year. Crazy times. Hopefully next year is going to be just a little less crazy, a little more on the upside, a little more good news instead of all this negative crap. I don't know if that's possible in an election year, especially one as contentious as this election's going to be, but we can always hope, right? Anyway, before I get rolling here, let me take a half a second, welcome everybody to the show, and as always, thank you guys for your support. You guys showing up and watching the videos means the world to us. And lately, a lot of you guys have been kicking in $5, $10 toward supporting the show on our PayPal. We appreciate that, guys. It's cool. All right, let's talk about markets today. So here we sit on this Thursday, and the market now believing wholeheartedly that the inflation fight is over. It's time for rate cuts. The cycle is ending. The market reacting, just been rocking and rolling, man. Another great day for the markets today. Markets rallying across the board. Listen to these numbers, guys. The Dow up 322 points. Now over 37,404 on the Dow. Wow. The NASDAQ up 185 points today. Now sitting at 14,963. Going to break 15,000 any freaking second. The S&P up 48 points today. 4,746 on the index. Great days across the board for the stock market. I'm going to try over the holidays to get myself to believe all this good news because I'm having difficulty with it, but I hope it's true. I do. It would be nice if we could get back to more normal times. Interest rates normal, real estate normal, everything kind of just quiet and normal, but I gotta say, it sounds like wishful thinking, but like I said, we can always hope. All right, anyway, so the stock market, boom, rocket ride today. The bond market, pretty much quiet day today. I think they're going to wait for the real data to come out tomorrow. The 10-year up 1 basis point, 3.89%, still a great rate on the 10-year compared to where it's been. The 2-year falls 1 basis point, 4.35%. So a very quiet day in the bond market. I'm sure tomorrow will be a little noisier. We're going to get a lot of data tomorrow. So we'll see where it goes. Rates obviously on the way down. Bond market buying into this whole idea of rate cuts coming, and here we go. The dollar today also in the mantra of more, obviously no hikes coming, so that weakens the dollar just that. Then with the idea that rate cuts coming faster, the dollar down today 60 basis points on the index, 101.79 on the dollar, on its way back down to 100 on the Mendoza line, and there you go, the dollar weakening. So you have gold and silver blasting off today. Gold up $14.07, $2,045.75 for an ounce of gold. Silver up 26 cents, $24.39 for an ounce of silver. You're going to see silver over 25 any second now. Gold actually leading the way. I thought silver would catch up a little bit. It hasn't yet, but it will. So metals, with the dollar on its way down, metals on their way up. Oil today falling just small, though, down 27 cents a barrel, sitting at $73.95 for a barrel of West Texas Intermediate, right where we expect it to be in the trading range between 70 and 75. Not a lot of news there. Only time we're really going to be talking in any real depth about oil is if there's any real, geopolitical stuff, or if there's something that really could affect the price of oil or get it out of this trading range. If it breaks out, we haven't seen that. So oil right where we expect it to be. Bitcoin today rallies up a little, up $504 last time I looked. $44,049 for Bitcoin. It's up there, man. It's floating in the stratosphere and looks like, truthfully, the trend for Bitcoin continues to be up. So for you viewers out there that are holding Bitcoin, yay for you guys, man. Happy days, right? All right, so let's talk about news today. So the Federal Reserve reporting their core PCE falling to 2%, hitting the Fed target. Oh boy, big doings. Big part of the market celebration today. They also said that inflation only increased by 2% for the entire third quarter. I got to say phooey on that one, guys. We saw rates were kind of jumping up and down, 3.2, 3.7, and now it's back down to 2. Show me, make me believe this, because it doesn't sound right to me. But Goldman Sachs out today with a pretty big analysis saying that the Fed can now cut rates earlier and faster. They're predicting Fed rate cuts starting in March. So I guess this cycle really is over, apparently. I guess prices for stuff that people don't buy very often have come down pretty fast. They said apparel prices, clothing, jackets, stuff like that, in November fell by the most in any November since 1942. So apparel prices coming down. Also household furnishings, furniture, electronics, all coming down bigly to bring this inflation number down. Now the bad news is, the stuff that people deal with every day. Food, gasoline, power bills, not moving down, still moving up. I gotta say, what do you guys think? I mean, do you really feel like this inflation fight is over? Are you feeling like things are getting better for your wallet? Are you feeling like, you're not having to spend as much on just basic necessities? I'm not really seeing that. And until I see food prices come down, until I see gasoline kind of where it was, and until I see power, I guess I just had in Nevada Power that they're already planning on big rate hikes on power next year. So until I see those start to come down, I'm going to keep my usual grumpiness and skepticism about all this magical Fed magic. I got to see it to believe it, guys. All right, here's an interesting note. The U.S., the United States, is now the biggest oil producer in history. In history. No one has ever outproduced what we're doing now. 13.3 million barrels per day for the third quarter. We're now actually exporting as much oil as almost the total production of Saudi Arabia or Russia. This whole idea that we're not drilling and we're kind of going against the idea of energy independence, and energy kind of goes out the window with this one, guys. I know it's a big political point for one of the parties kind of trying to, bash on the other party, saying they're against these kind of, fossil fuels, because they're trying to transition out of this stuff. Hard to transition out when you're producing record levels, record numbers, 13.3 million barrels per day. The U.S. now the biggest oil producer ever, even bigger than the dominance is there. It's pretty amazing turnaround because, I would say between 2008 and 2010, our oil business was just, nothing was happening. The shale oil, fracking, all these new things that they've developed, to get the oil business pumping or more oil from kind of stuff they were leaving for dead. Great news for the oil business, I guess. Not so great for us, though. I was celebrating. I did pay. I still had to pay $3.98 for a gallon of gas, under $4 for the first time since I can remember. Now my car is a pain in the ass, so I have to use premium gas in my car. So I pay more than most people, and the spread between regular and premium keeps getting bigger and bigger all the time, right? But gas prices coming down just a little bit, not as much as I would like to see them. And lastly, today, U.S. consumer confidence. Now this report will come out tomorrow. They're leaking it today, though. Will jump almost 10 points on the index. A huge leap. Consumers feeling much better about the economy, much better about their own financial prospects. Much better about inflation and interest rates. So I guess, I gotta say, I don't know why. Maybe the media is convincing them that things are great because they've been trying to promote that. But when you're paying money, every time I go to the store, I'm shocked by what I gotta pay for the most mundane stuff. It just seems like everything's really, really expensive right now. And with Christmas here, you get really, and because you're shopping for gifts and stuff, so you really get an idea of how much prices have gone up. They keep telling me prices are coming down. I was at the mall. I didn't see clothing prices down. I didn't see giant sales going on. I'm guessing after Christmas we'll probably get some of that. So try to keep a little powder dry with all of your Christmas stuff so you can swoop in and take advantage of some of those sales after the holiday. But it looks like the U.S. consumer feeling much better about things. We'll see if that kind of can last. We're moving, this year is just about finished. Today, actually, the equinox, the winter equinox, so today will be the shortest day of the year. Less sunlight, less between sunrise and sunset, shortest day of the year. The year almost over. I'm certainly hoping that 2024 brings us a little more cheer than 23 did. But again, with an election, with the people that we have, that it looks like this election is going to be between, I don't see it being a gentlemanly affair. I think it'll be rocking and rolling, punches thrown from the gate before they even really are. They already know who the nominees are going to be. So they're going to start slugging it out. I'm guessing already have. It's going to be a fascinating year. Hopefully, politics won't bleed too much into finance. It usually does, though. But anyway, so that's it, man, for the day. And I will not be doing a video tomorrow or on Monday, obviously Monday being Christmas. So this is the last time you'll be seeing this face until next week on Tuesday. Let me take a half a second and wish all of you guys, every single one of you, the very merriest, happiest, healthiest, wonderful Christmas you possibly could have. Really take some time, enjoy, the season. We're supposed to take a little bit of time and reflect, spend time with the people you love. Exchanging gifts is always great, especially with the little ones around. Make the most of this season, man, because it's going to be, next thing you know, it's going to be January, and it's time for goals, and it's time for a new year, and let's take a minute and really relax, rest up, get the psyche together, get ready for next year. It's going to be a hell of a year. I hope all of you guys get your most desired gift. I hope Santa's generous to all of you guys, and we thank you again for your support all throughout this year. We made a lot of videos, and you guys have been here with us every day watching them, man. I can't tell you how much that means to us here. We'll be back again on Tuesday. Until then, guys. P.S. Buffalo Bills, Saturday, 5:30 Pacific time. We got the Chargers. We're going to win. I don't know. They're only showing the game on this Peacock. You got to buy all these streaming services to watch football now. It's crazy. So hopefully I'll get a chance to watch the game. But the Bills are going to win. Merry Christmas. Great weekend to everybody. We'll be back on Tuesday. Until then, guys, take care. Thanks.